What source? Well, unfortunately, there's no one book that has everything. All right. Um, but one book that summarizes everything is the first aid. But like I said, it's a summary. It doesn't give you the details, the concept, just the facts. 1, 2, 3, 4, memorize. 1, 2, 3, 4, memorize. It assumes you know why. So yes. So I tell students, should you read the first aid? Yes, at the end of your study. Um, in terms of source material, I have not seen one book that has everything in it. It comes from, so you have to combine lecture notes, and from hopefully in the future, we will present some lectures here in all of the subjects where we will do the hard work for you and take all the material and crystallize it into that little circle. Here is medicine, and that circle, that is the USMLE. That's our job. That's what we do. So for me, that would be a source. And in terms of books that you want to read, like I said, first aid. Um, you know, in med school, your professors tell you you have to read Guyton. Everybody, do you have Guyton? Everybody walks around with Guyton. Everybody highlight every line. Every physician memorize Guyton, but nobody understands it. So I don't know why. Guyton was a book written for researchers, not for physicians. Researchers. So the language is different. So I don't know what book to tell you to get it into. There are several books out there, the BRS series, Patoma. There are many books out there. And by the way, shall I take a time out to make a plug? I'm in the process. I've just finished writing my own book on pharmacology and physiology, which I think will give you everything you need, but that's in the process. But hopefully one day by the end of this all, at this stage of my life, I want to make sure I write everything a student needs for USMLE down in a book form. But for you now, I will suggest that you combine lectures as well as first aid. And Patoma is a good book. Good friend of mine, Hussein, he wrote that book. And the BRS series also is decent for sources. In terms of question, without any doubt, I do not hesitate to say the UWorld questions. They put a lot of research in the questions. The questions are well written, and they are the closest that I find out there for the USMLE exam. The UWorld question, you know what I'm talking about, the UWorld question. And I think that everyone who's preparing for this exam, that's one of the first things they get. They have the UWorld questions, because in my methodology of a plan that someone was asking, is that active learning takes place every single day. I tell students, a day that passed without you doing questions is a wasted day. I don't care how many books, how many pages you've read and highlighted. That's irrelevant to me. Because you can read 50 pages, memorize 50 pages, it doesn't mean you can answer a single question. You can memorize the book on how to swim, but it doesn't mean you can swim. There's a difference between knowing the content and going towards the application. And for us here, the application, and that difference is the question and answers. I hope I answered that question for you.